我哋會講一個活動，一個 campaign 就係喺哥倫比亞開始嘅，叫做 100in1Day 係啊。咁我哋好開心啦，今次揾到最原本嘅 organisers 喺哥倫比亞過嚟，咁就同我哋分享佢哋最初講佢哋諗緊啲乜嘢，點解要有一個 100in1Day。然之後，若果你哋呢兩日喺呢度附近咧，都應該見到其實喺香港咧，其實都做咗一次 100in1Day 嘅，就係琴日。咁香港嘅經驗又係點呢？因為香港係 100in1Day 第一次喺亞洲做嘅。咁同其他歐洲啊或者美洲啊、南美洲、北美洲嘅經驗有咩唔同呢？咁我哋亦都請到香港今次幫手去推行 100in1Day 嘅社會設計工作室啦，咁嘅員工啦，咁一齊講下今次嘅經驗係點樣，係啊。咁我哋唔好再等啦，不如我哋而家請100in1Day 嘅原本搞手阿 Dago 同埋 David 出嚟。Hey Dago。David。Station off. Yours.
Thank you.
So
Thank
I'll see
you.
you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Wow.
Okay. Already Albert introduced us, but we want to know how many of you know where is Colombia? Raise your hand. Okay, like 25% of the term. Okay. We are from Colombia, a country that is in South America, and our city, Bogota, is an 8 million city that, well, it have problems like all cities. And here, when we arrived to Hong Kong, we have been talking with a lot of people, and we realized a lot of people are concerned about the problems that they are having because of they are losing the heritage, they are replacing the old parts of the city, and people think that just happened in their own city. And we came to show you another stories of other cities. So now let's start about. You can show the presentation. Okay. So in Bogota, there are people that they say, okay, we are tired of people complaints all the time and they don't do nothing for their community. In Bogota, we have several mayors that they were doing changing in the transportation system, in the cultural system, and there were some left parties, mayors, and right parties, and people were complaining of the left party's mayor, and then when they arrived, the right party's mayor, they still complaining, and that's very interesting. And there is other story of Santiago de Chile. There is a city that is is a developed city of South America. They have a startup community, a big startup community, and people say people don't participate because they don't know how to. And that's very interesting because it shows that, okay, governments are doing things, they are developing, but people want to participate. They don't know how to, and governments don't let them know how to, they can do things for the city. There is another story of Managua, Nicaragua. It's a country in Central America. They have just one party. They have like a dictators, and people say here political context is different. We think people are afraid of acting, and there happens when you do something to improve the city, the government think it's against the government, and people just want to act to do amazing stuff to change their cities, but there's a question that is there. So there is in Geneva, Switzerland, they say we vote for new public policies once a month, but we think that democracy goes further than voting. And it shows like a city that is very progressive, that in the democratic system, that the people just don't vote for a mayor in the city, but they also, they are asked for new policies like, okay, we want to pedestrianize a street, so every once a month the government asks people, do you want this street be pedestrianized? So it's very progressive, but people feel that it's still missing something. And okay, so here's Cape Town, South Africa. And in Cape Town, South Africa, they have social problems in the past. They have apartheid, and they changed that, and people start to do something in the city. And they say, we are contributing to the improvement of our communities, but we are invisible for the government, invisible for the world. And it shows people that they care, they do something, but they want to reach other people to have a bigger impact, and they are not heard. And there is Tijuana, Mexico. It's a city that is in the border of the United States, and people say, we believe the government was the only one that has the power and the only capable of changing the city. And they think before that the government was the only one that could do the changes. Government do these big projects to change infrastructure, and citizens were invisible. And there's Montreal, Canada, where there's a multicultural city where they talk in English and French. They say it's believed that physical infrastructure is enough for cities. Now we realize that human connection is more important. And here are people that they are happy with their urban infrastructure, what the government have done with their infrastructure. But because a lot of things, they have been thinking of themselves, and they are not connecting with other people in the streets. They feel disconnected. So they feel like they need to connect to other people, and they need to do something. So all of these stories of people around the world tell that people want to do something. People want to engage. People want to participate. People want to change the government policies. They are people like you. They are people like me. And we are persons that care and want to do the change. We want to get better cities. We want to connect with other citizens. We want to change the urban infrastructure. But this person have some problems, like the citizens around the world. At the beginning, divided by the social contract. When Jacques Rousseau in the French Revolution, they say that they create democracy, but in that time, citizens became a spectator of the government. People vote for policies, they vote for mayors, but they were out of the decisions of the city. And so when that happened, they create the free rider problem. That the free rider problem is that people, because they are left outside the decisions, so they lay down of the government or what the other citizens do, other people do. And for example, if I recycle, I feel good, and it's a good thing for everybody. But there is other people that don't recycle, but that person benefits of the work that I am doing, that I am recycling. So but that creates a problem of trust, because when I see other people don't recycle, I start to realize, why I recycle, I don't going to change the world, and it's very hard. So that creates a problem with the people, with the other citizens, because I don't stop trusting other people. And there is this other problem, that is a tragedy of the common, that is economic problem that explains when people think they take decisions individually. They think for themselves. Like, for example, if everybody in Hong Kong drive their cars to get into the city, the streets will be crowded and everybody have a big problem to get into the city. So it shows that that you have to think in the common, in the other people, and you have to create trust between citizens. Because if you just do the things by individually, it's very hard to change things. So we talk about all of this because there is a concept that is collective action. And collective action, I understand that when a lot of people cooperate to do something, and like in these days, I've been riding around Hong Kong, and when you get in the MTR and you get in the escalators, you see that people get into the right if they don't want to go fast, and the people in the left walk in the escalator so they could get fast. And it shows that this is a very small collective action, that people collaborate in a very small scale, but it helps everybody. It helps to create trust between citizens because you know that everybody is doing that, and then impact everybody because you create collective action. And this very small thing that shows how people can work, but in a very small scale. And this comes to talk about the active citizen, or active people. And this active citizen is about a person that care about the city. They are not waiting for the change. They want to do something, and they want to create an impact in the city. They want to create better communities. They want to work with the citizens. They want to create interaction between citizens, or interaction between people. These people don't want to be alone in the city. They want to connect with the normal citizens. They want to do change. So there is 101 Day.
So yes, so I'm going to talk about a little bit about our story, about a group of people, students, university students, that were doing a couple of urban actions in Bogota. We were doing actually 5 actions per month. And we thought, okay, I mean, it's fine. We are having fun. We are thinking that we are giving a message to the community, but we need to do something bigger. I mean, we want to do something bigger for Bogota. So one day we were drinking some beers with many people, and somebody say, "What not making 100 actions?" We said, everybody started laughing, and we said, "In one day," and then 100 actions in one day. Yeah, and the next day we created the first core group in Bogota, and we said, okay, we're gonna make 101 Day Bogota. The first experience, we got 250 interventions around the city, and more or less 2,500 people taking action. And we were having different examples. We got 2 different types of actions. The first one is the one that is intervention, which changed the physical infrastructure of the city. For example, the people go out the streets and paint the cross past pedestrian in the road. The people paint the line of the division between the cars and the bicycles. They plant the streets in some trees in the streets, in the parks. Sorry. And there is the other one, which is interaction, and this creates symbolic and new cultural interactions, which are free hugs, performance in the streets, flash mobs, these kind of things that they are not tangible things. They are just things that you do out the street. I have a story. 3 psychologists didn't know what to do, and they went out to the park and put a desk in, and they said, "We are 3 psychologists. If you have you're in trouble, we can hear your problems, and that's it." And many people sit down and start talking about their lives, and they were just hearing, and they knew that they weren't going to solve anything, but they just through just hearing their stories, they're going to help a little bit these people that were crossing by. So, yeah, we started in Bogota. Now we are in 4 continents, 14 countries, and 30 cities around the world. And we always repeat ourselves, if not here, where? If not now, when? If not me, who? And we keep talking about this. And we have these 3 principles. Think global. We are creating collective awareness because, yes, I mean, many people have different perspectives, but we got to gather and to chat and to talk about the things that matter, the things that are important for each one of us, and then co-create and think, what can we do together? And this creates, of course, this collective awareness. Then, plus this, we have to get this feeling of connection among our communities. And of course, when we got 101 Day, you create this feeling of synchronicity because you know that more than 100 actions are happening in the city. So, you know, I'm doing this small action in my community, but 99 actions are happening in the city. So you feel, wow, I'm part of the change. I'm a change maker. And behind this, we are creating a sense of ownership, a sense of love for the community, for our city, for our people. And plus, they act local. And we say small is big. And the smallest action, and the one that you have to start with, is with ourselves. Ourselves. The smallest action are the most important actions because you have to start with yourself. So the example that David was giving to you was, okay, if I recycle in my home, so I don't care if other people recycle, I just do it. And I have to care my actions first. And then I have to think, okay, I'm doing the things that I want for myself, so I have to start doing something for others, for the community. So at the end, you start small, but you finish doing big actions. Because you're going to give example. You're going to be the example of others. You're going to inspire others through your example. So in 101 Day, yes, we think that through new stories, we create new realities. And we don't create new stories talking. We create new stories acting. That's why 101 Day is not 100 conversations. There are 100 actions in 1 day or more. This is the group that started 101 Day in Bogota. And this is what we want to leave you is, this is our dream. When we get 100 cities, we are going to have 100 cities in 1 day. Each city right now selects the day that they want to make 101 Day. But when we reach 100, everybody's going to act the same day. And from that year on, we want that day to be the day of collective action, of positive action, of love, of giving, of doing something for the community, whatever you want to do. You have no idea what to do, but you have something. You have to ask yourself, what do you have? Everybody has something to do for the community. And we hope in 10 years there is no need of 101 Day. 101 Day doesn't exist because there is a day the people is aware, the people is connected, and the people start know and realize that the small actions can shape their individuals and can shape the reality and others. So we hope you get inspired with our story, which is a story of young people that got a dream, but we believe that doing small actions, 5 actions, then 100 actions, then 30 cities now, 100 cities, we think that this is the moment in which we have to start doing something bigger. But the bigger action we have to make it with ourselves. And now, yesterday, you know that we got 101 Day Hong Kong, which is the first city in Asia that have hosted 101 Day. And we want to live with you, the people that were heading 101 Day here, to let you know what was the experience to making this festival of active citizenship here. And perhaps you can get inspired and see if you can do it in your community. So thank you very much for having us.